Hi-ho, hi-ho. Off to get the groceries we go, even though we don't want to. But we must. So let's head off to Frills. It's a beautiful October day. Sun is out shining. Nice cool breeze. Oh, too nice to get the groceries, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm only gonna get what I need because Monday is our Canadian Thanksgiving. We'll be going to my mom's this weekend. So, yeah, easy meals. And yeah, just grabbing what I need pretty much. Alright, we have arrived. And because it's our Canadian weekend Thanksgiving, the parking lot is a little bit busier than usual. Even though I did leave a little bit later. Probably would not have mattered if I came like in the morning. It would have been the same situation. I'm not in my usual spot because I could have been, but there was a truck. He was kind of parked close to like the line, and there was like another car on the other side of the empty parking spot, and it would have been a really tight squeeze. And yeah, I don't want to, oopsie, there goes some here, because I've done that before, that was at Costco parking lot, though, and that was with the buggy corral thing, yeah, and that was on the van, her old car, so it's like, oopsie, did I do that? Yeah, so it's like, if he was parked a little bit straighter and more evenly, I could have had my spot, because he didn't. I don't have my spot, so I'm here, like, lost and feeling confused because I'm like, Sheldon, that's my spot, yeah, get out. So we're going to my mom's this weekend. It's gonna be different and weird because it's the first one without my dad. If you're new here, my dad passed away 2 months ago. It still feels like yesterday. And yeah, we just lost extra time with him. We were robbed. And yeah, first holidays, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, really hard. Henry's birthday was really hard because Henry's birthday was 4 days after he passed away, so that just felt strange, the whole day just felt strange. And yeah, it's just something you have to use to, but you don't want to, right? Like, you don't. So yeah, first Thanksgiving just gonna seem weird. Yeah, so okay, keys, we do have my list, and yeah, let's get this done with. Hopefully it's not too bad inside. I hope not. It's just I hate busy stores, I hate busy parking lots, so yeah, especially when it's like a holiday weekend. Yeah, let me grab my quarter. Although last week I had a free buggy, but there we go. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, I know, me neither, but we gotta get it done. So let's go. Okay, remember where you parked? Right next to a white car. Our town has too many white cars. We really do. Oh, here we go. Okay, oops, I dropped my bags. Alright. We're off. You're kidding me, right? The truck is gone. I could have parked there. Should I go back to my car? Move. Kind of tempted to, but All right, check off our list. That's all done. Well, the grocery shopping part anyways, we still have to go home and unload, do the haul, and put everything away. But that part is done, and it was busier in there. I figured it would be. Yeah, every time the parking lot's busier than usual, it's just never a good sign. Tomorrow will be worse though, yeah. So some sections were busier than others. There was a traffic jam in the meat section, and it was like, does my cart, you know, have a horn, you know, beep beep, you know, get out of my way. Yeah, so yeah, I found great stuff, sales. Kids snacks, like no Frills didn't have any really great sales. All their snacks, like bear paws, goldfish, cracker snacks, your little cookie snacks, they're all over $3. There isn't one single snack. Well, I did find one single snack, but a lot of them are over $3. It's like, what the heck? You know, the snacks I got at Costco last month lasted me 3 weeks, and I just ran out, you know? And so I had to buy snacks, and it hurt my wallet, okay? Because they didn't have any good deals. Now, I know Walmart does, you know, because Walmart has, you know, multi-deals, right? Like 3, 4, whatever, right? I'm not going to Walmart. Today's a one-stop kind of day. Yeah. So I have the air on. It's October, and I still have the air on. You know? Yeah, it's still, you know, warm. Slowly cooling down, but not fast enough. Yeah, so it's just ridiculous. Like trying to decide like what you pay for the amount that you get in the box. Say like the granola bars, a lot of them you only get 5, but you're paying like around $3. It's just ridiculous. Like it's like the heck. Like yeah. So no Frills didn't really have any good deals. And their snacks, like their snacks were just not on sale. Yeah. But yeah, I did find one snack, and that they were clearing them out. So yeah. Well, at the end of the last clip, you saw me. They were rounding up your amount to the closest, to like $1, and I put my dad's name on it. Yeah, I think it went to something for kids to help hungry kids. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, so yeah, so that's my dad's name. But the other apples had a piece of tape on it. I didn't get a piece of tape, so I took 2 attempts to put it on there. I had to kind of, you know, I kind of had to take one apple that was already on there and make it share its tape, so that mine kind of stuck and you could see it, you know. So yeah, I don't want to go back to ask for tape. I'm like, no, I'm done. But yeah, that was to feed the kids. Okay, yeah, sure, round up the nearest $1. It's that time when everybody's like raising money for charities, right? Because it's the holidays around the corner. Yeah. Some I say no to though, some I do, because you know, it's just not everybody can afford to. It just depends, right? And it just depends. Like, yeah, sure, this time I will. Oh, okay, let's go home. Yeah, I'm gonna drink the water. Oh, are we sure it's fall? You know, like, I don't know, it's like, it doesn't feel like it. No, and those pie pumpkins need to go a little bit lower, no Frills. One year they went down to 50 cents, okay? I think that was a couple years ago, so. But I think they ordered way too much. Yeah, that was a year they had them outside, and there were like barrels full of them, so they ordered too much. And like this year, and I think same with last year, they only had 1 barrel full, and it's like, I don't know if they're gonna go on sale that low again. Right now they're at $1.50, and it's like, yeah, no, they need to go a little bit lower. So for me to make pumpkin puree, I don't know. I like it when they make it oopsie like that, right? Because it's like, I get a great deal, yeah. It's like score, 50 cents, yeah. But I think that's why somebody made an oopsie. They ordered way too much, and then the following, you know, couple of years, they made sure not to do that. And it's like, darn it, you know. Yeah, because $1.50 to me is just not worth it, because some of them are really tiny. I know they're pie pumpkins, but some of them are really tiny for pie pumpkins. So, you know, maybe for $1, you know, we'll see. Could buy a couple. But I would love 50 cents. You know, like, come on now, Frills, work with me. Yeah, work with me. Yeah. I'm staying home, and getting out of the parking lot was really interesting. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, like, I should have just gone the other way. Because I was coming at the end of the aisle of the parking lot, and just going slow as you usually do when there was a mom and with her kid and buggy, okay, and making sure, okay, they get by. Then I had like a white van that was like 2 cars ahead of me, okay, parked, pulling out. So I backed up just a little bit, and then there was like a gray truck trying to get in that aisle. If I was him, I would just, okay, forget it, go down to the next parking lot aisle. And then of course you have to do back up, turn, you know, put in, yeah, pretty much to go back and forth between backing up, turning the wheel, okay, move forward, okay, back up, that kind of backing up. And then they you know, they were really close. Let's just say that when they were going this way, they were really close, and I'm like, you know, and I can't move far. I'm as far as I can be without hitting the cars that are parked next to me, you know. So yeah, they made it, but barely. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's like one of those times where it's like, yeah, I should have gone the other way, yeah. So anyways, yeah, I'm home. It just took me a little bit longer. And they must be done with the marble cards because I didn't get any, but I did not need any because last week when I got a stack, Casey got the last one that he needed. So his sticker book is complete. Hip hip hooray. Yeah. It's always nerve-wracking when they are down to like the last like 1 or 2. It's just, yeah, because you just want them to get them all. And I've seen on Bookface, people, I know that there are people that give them away, okay, and that's what you should do. Like, I know you have to buy groceries to get them, so technically they're not really free, you know, you get them when you spend $25, or you're over $25, you get a pack. And people give them away for free, but there are people that will charge. There was one listing and they were charging. And it's like, what the heck? Like, give me a flippin' break. Why are you charging? Like, give your head a flippin' shake. And it's just ridiculous. Like, I just don't like people like that, you know? It's like, make it make sense. Like, you're not going to get much for it. Like, yeah. Anyways, people, you know, yeah. That's pretty much it, people. They just make you wonder, that's all. Yeah. Alright, let's get to this haul. So, the only thing I did not find was juice that I usually buy every week because it was $2 still. I think it's usually $2.25, and it was wiped clean from Punch. So, no juice this week, but they do drink water, so it's okay. They'll survive. Yeah, yeah. They drink water, milk. Okay, I got, how much? It was under $2. $1.50, how do you want ginger ale? So $1.50. And got toilet paper for $7.99. Milk, $6.25. That's in the fridge. And yeah, let's get to the rest. Alright, shredded cheese was $4.77. So, mozzarella. And I got Armstrong was also $4.77 with the bacon. Really good. Because I'm going to be doing, I have a shredded up, which is a chicken from Costco from last month. That's in the freezer. So I'm going to do quesadillas. And I thought, well, bacon one sounds really good. It is good. So, yes. Chicken legs were on sale. So I grabbed the cheapest. I do like $1.99 a pound. $3.94. And the other one across the road. I don't know. In another bag. I really wanted chicken nuggets, but I couldn't find any chicken nuggets in the jeans. So hopefully he likes these turkey strips. So $10. I think he wants meatballs and mashed potatoes, so $10. This will be like 2 meals. I'm going to do my sweet and sour meatballs, but it's more sweet meatballs because I don't put the green pepper in it. We like it without the green pepper. And I usually will make them homemade with the ground beef, but I figured just save a little bit of money and I could get 2 meals out of that. I'll just do the frozen, which works too. Thank you. Sour cream. That was around $2. For my sweet meatballs, pineapple, that was $2. Beef, $15.92 for you know what. Tacos, Taco Tuesday, not really, Taco Friday. And Saturday. Here's another one. $3.92 for that one. Like that's all the frozen. Eggs went up a little bit. They are $3.99 for a dozen. They were, I think, $3.92. I think $3.99 now. Yep, we noticed. You know, you buy something all the time, and it's like, wait a minute, no, that's not the price. Yeah, they think they're sneaky, but they're not. I also got 10-pound bag of white potatoes. They were $3.99. Okay, bread. Almost went boom boom. You would have had to. You're welcome. $1.99. I grabbed 3 because we just took 1 out. $3 because Henry has chicken burgers, which I still have in the freezer. When they were on sale, I stocked up on them. But I need more buns. Oh, here's the 3rd one. Bagels. That was, I think, $2 $2.69. Let me see. Bread. Bakery. $2.39. Okay, $2.39. That's a lot better than my price. Alright, $1.88 for SpongeBob's house. I think the oranges were $4.99. Probably wanted oranges. Oh, those walked away. There's always food that walks away. Hopefully they're more fresh. My only pretty pink sticker were these donuts. They expire on the 12th, which is 2 days from now. The powdered ones I bought last weekend were not expired yet, but they were not fresh. Yeah, and I hate that. You know, sometimes they're fresh and sometimes they're not. And you can't tell, right? Because they're sealed. Okay. Well, I need coffee with it though, to dunk it. Yeah. Good. Alright, what's next? Alright, taco seasoning, $1.29 each. Cat food for Lewis, 90 cents each. To go with our quesadillas. The ranch craft with the bacon. It's really good. We had for lunch today. We had for dinner last night the chicken quarter legs. And we had a couple left over, so we made wraps with the leftover wraps that we had from last week for the tacos. And just some of this and lettuce. If I had cheese, I would put cheese on there. I didn't want to do sliced cheese. I wanted to do like the shredded cheese. Of course, now I have some. But with this on it, it was really good. Yeah, chicken wraps with the bacon ranch because it's bacon. You can't go wrong with bacon. No, really good. Alright, so let me grab KD. $1.25. I actually got 1,000 points for them, so that's good. Is this 1 meal? Or is this 2 meals? Because no longer does 1 box feed a whole family. You need 2 boxes. Yeah, it's sad. And you know what else is sad? That this is $14 for coffee. And it used to be like around $9, $10. Yeah. And Rice Krispies, $3.99. That's also sad. yeah, these prices are sad and pathetic. Yeah. All right, one of my deals of the day, I had to double check the barcode, and they were what the price tag was saying, but it's always good to double check. 50 cents, so $2 altogether for the Dunkaroos Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I bought them before, but they were not 50 cents, so they must really want to get rid of them. There were not a lot on the shelf. I think I left a couple. So, yeah, a couple for home, a couple for school, and 50 cents. Can't go wrong with that. I think they're okay. They're not the best. Like, they don't taste like the ones that we grew up with, but they're okay. Yeah. I think the other flavors I have, the vanilla and the chocolate, are better than the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But we go with what's on sale, because I think the other ones were a little bit around, I think probably $3, yeah, or more. Yeah. Okay. And my best deal of the day, well, that was a really good deal, but my another really good deal. Let me grab it. Pizza kits. They were $1. So these are going to go in a freezer. I'm not sure if I have enough cheese, because I already had to buy 2 packs of cheese, and even though they were on sale, I didn't want to spend, you know, over $12 on shredded cheese. So I might put them in probably will put them in the freezer. We'll have them like next week. But I grabbed 4. And they had more. They had more in a basket near like the chip and drink aisle, but I've got these with the tortillas were. And they also had the thin crust ones, but the thin crust ones were $1.50, also on sale, but you paid 50 cents extra. I'm not sure why. I'm like, what? Why? Yeah, so I grabbed 4. Dinner, lunch, yep, breakfast, snack. You want pizza? You got it. Yep. Yeah, there's 2 each, and you got the sauce in here. So I just need the toppings, cheese and toppings. So yeah, stock up price. All right, that's it for this grocery haul and trip. I will see you guys next fun video. I do have 2 videos coming your way. The next one's cleaning the house and getting it back in order. I'm a busy beaver this week. And yeah, it's starting to come together, look good. Every time I get something done, it just looks better and better, and slowly but surely we are getting there. I should be done getting everything like downstairs done, because the goal is to get everything done before November so we can decorate. I always decorate early November, so yeah, get everything done so decorations can come out at full blast. Yeah, full blast. Yeah. Everything, yeah, everything's going to get decorated. It's going to look like Santa Claus threw up, pretty much. Because when you haven't been able to decorate for 2 years, yeah, I might go a little crazy. So, yeah, yeah, I'm going to have fun. So, yeah, those 2 will probably come up. I'll have the first one coming up. I think after this one, I'm going to put that one up. Yeah. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And, I'll see you guys next video. Take care, be blessed, have a wonderful weekend. If you're celebrating the Canadian Thanksgiving, have fun, enjoy the time with your family and loved ones, and enjoy all that food and yumminess. Yeah, enjoy Mr. Tommy there. Gobble, gobble. Yeah, alright, I'll see you next video. Ta-ta for now. Bye.